Hello children, I hope you are all happy and safe. Welcome to this special English. Every day we will learn something new in a fun and exciting way. Are you ready to have fun? Then come, let's start our day with a quick tongue twister. Children, now we will all say a tongue twister together. Do you know what a tongue twister is? Come, repeat after me the sentence that I say 3 times. Okay? She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Did you say it along with me? So now do you know why it's called a tongue twister? Okay, children, let's try saying this tongue twister 5 times now, and we'll try to go a little faster, okay? She sells seashells by the seashore. 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 Were you able to say it with me? If some of you fumbled, let me tell you, when I started saying this for the first time, I could not get it right for years together. It's only that I kept practicing that I was able to say it fluently. Children, I hope you like this quick tongue twister and will share it with your friends and family. Children, I hope you all enjoyed the tongue twister we just did. Now, I would like to ask you a few questions. Let us share our thoughts and ideas. Children, do you like visiting natural sites? I believe a lot of you would like to go out for picnics. Sometimes near a riverbed, sometimes near a hill. We all like spending time in nature. Children, why do you think nature is so important to us and we like spending time with it? Nature calms our senses. The cool breeze, the sweet water, the beautiful smell, the wonderful sights, it just takes our breath away. And that is why people like spending time in nature. So children, can you tell me, in people's daily routine, have you seen that they frequently visit the park or the garden? What are the benefits of visiting a park or a garden? There are many benefits of visiting a park or a garden. People usually go for their morning walk or evening walk to the garden. This is especially to breathe in fresh air and also to exercise. People like painters, singers and different artists also find a lot of inspiration in nature. Children, can you tell me that if nature is so important to us, what are the things we can do to conserve nature? Yes, there are many things that we can do to conserve nature. The first thing that we need to begin with is by respecting nature. One is, everything that is natural, that is created by nature, needs to be respected and needs to be taken care of. Simple things like keeping birds in cages and keeping fishes in aquarium is not right. We must set them free so that they can live in their natural habitat. The second thing is the plastic menace. We know that the environment is affected very deeply because of plastic. And that is why we must try our best to reuse and recycle and try to avoid the use of plastic as much as possible. Children, there's a wonderful story that I would like to share with you today. Come, let's read further. Children, while learning a language, it's very important that we keep learning new words. I would now like to share with you a few new words. Please listen to me carefully and note them down in your notebook. You will come across these words in the poem that we'll be reading today. Please look out for them and try to guess their meaning. The first word is glide. 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 The second word is delight. 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 The third word is bulrush. 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 The fourth word is swallow. 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 The fifth word is kingfisher. 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 Children, I hope you have noted these words down. I would like to repeat them once again for you. Glide, delight, bulrush, swallow and kingfisher. Children, please look out for these words in the poem that we'll be reading now and try to guess their meaning. Children, now we will be reading a wonderful poem on the water. If you have a textbook, please open to page number 42. Please point to the words as I read. If you don't have a textbook, please see the TV screen and listen to me carefully. Children, come, let's read this wonderful poem now. On the water. In a little boat to glide on the water blue and wide, while the sky is smooth and bright, what could give us more delight? Children, in the poem On the Water, the poet paints a beautiful picture in front of us of a bright sunny day. The poet says that the stream is blue and wide. The sky above is bright today, and the poet and his friend are going in a little boat on the stream. The little boat glides over the water, and the poet is filled with delight. The poet is absolutely happy to see such a bright day and have such a lovely ride on his little boat with his friend. See the ripples, how they run, twinkling brightly in the sun. While reflected we can see shadows of each hill and tree. The poet further describes the water of the stream. He says how ripples are going all across the stream. The ripples seem as if they are running, and they are twinkling brightly under the bright sun. After that, the poet further tells us that there are hills and trees around, and their reflections also can be seen in the stream. See the lilies, round and large, floating near the reedy marge, where the bulrush has its place and the heavy water mace. The poet now tells us about the edge of the stream. The edge of the stream is called reedy marge. Along the reedy marge grow bulrush and water maize. Both of these are wetland grass-like plants. And among the bulrush and water maize grow lilies that are big and round. See the great green dragonfly and the swallow skimming by. See the fishes spring and gleam. Earth they splash into the stream. What else does the poet show us? The poet shows us the dragonfly, the swallow that is skimming by, and the fishes that spring and gleam. See the bright kingfisher too, dart a gleam of green and blue. These are all around our boat, on the water whilst we float. Along with the dragonfly, the swallow, the fishes is also the bird kingfisher, and its beautiful colors, green and blue, gleam in the sun. The poet feels absolutely delighted to be surrounded by nature's beauty. Children, let's do an activity now. In this activity, we will learn more about adjectives. Adjectives are words used to describe a noun. Let me give you one example. She looks beautiful in a sari. Beautiful is the adjective that helps describe the noun here. Describing words are called adjectives. In the poem also, we came across many adjectives. Now, as a part of this activity, please have a look at the poem once again. Try to find describing words in it. Is it easy? Come, let's give it a try. Children, were you able to find any adjectives? Words that describe nouns? Come, let's have a look at the adjectives I found. In the first line, little. In the second line, blue and wide. In the third line, smooth and bright. In the third paragraph, round and large. In the fourth paragraph, green and great. In the fifth paragraph, bright. Children, I hope you found this activity useful. Children, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. It's now time to sit back and relax while I tell you a wonderful story. Children, have you tried to learn swimming? Have you seen fishes swim? I'm sure you must have seen fishes swim, maybe in a fish bowl, in an aquarium, in a stream, or in a river. Don't you just find it fascinating how fishes swim? How swiftly they move. Would you like to hear from a fish how she feels when she swims? Then come, let's listen to the story of the rainbow fish. There is a little boy just like you named Raju who talks with this fish. Come, let's hear their story. The Rainbow Fish, written by Jayashree Deshpande. Raju was a little boy who lived in the city. Every summer, he would go to the village to his Ajja's place. One summer, he decided he wanted to learn how to swim. He told his Ajja about this. Ajja replied very kindly. She said that she would take him to the river in the village the next day. There, Malana sir would teach him how to swim. That night, Raju had dreams about learning how to swim. The next day, when Ajja and Raju went down to the river, there were many little children learning how to swim. One of them asked Raju, "Have you come to join Malana sir's class?" Raju told the boys, "Yes, I have come to join Malana sir's swimming class, but I am a little scared to start swimming." All the little boys told Raju, "Don't worry, with practice, in no time, you will be swimming like a fish." After saying this, some of the boys climbed on to a rock and took a leap from there. They jumped straight into the water and started swimming strongly immediately. Raju did not find himself ready to jump yet. So, he sat on one of the rocks and was dangling his feet in the cool water. Suddenly, he felt something and got a start. What was that thing? Come, let's find out. Raju looked into the water. He saw many fishes under his feet. These fishes were all of different colors. They had thin and long tails. Raju was fascinated looking at them. A rainbow fish swam to Raju and asked him, "Raju, what are you doing here?" Raju said, "I want to learn how to swim. You fishes are such fabulous swimmers." The rainbow fish replied to Raju by saying, "Of course, the water is our natural environment. We are very happy here. But you humans spoil everything by trapping us in your nets." Raju replied to the rainbow fish, "Yes, I know about this. Fishermen trap y'all in their nets and sell y'all in the market." The rainbow fish asks Raju, "What more have you read? Do you know how many types of fishes are there?" Raju told the rainbow fish that he had a fat book at school with lots of pictures of colorful fishes. The rainbow fish asked Raju, "Then probably you also know about the glass boxes in which they keep us." The rainbow fish tells Raju that you must be knowing about the glass boxes in which they keep fishes. They imprison us there. To this, Raju replies by saying that yes, in our city there is a whole building, and in that building there are lots of boxes, And in those glass boxes, fishes are kept. That's an aquarium. Raju says, I also have a fish tank in my house. It has very pretty fishes. The rainbow fish tells Raju that yes, Raju, fishes come in all sorts of colors and Mother Nature has made us very beautiful. But we don't like to stay in glass boxes. We like to be set free in our streams, rivers and oceans. We mean no harm to anyone else and also expect that no harm is done to us. The rainbow fish complains to Raju that humans don't let us live freely and fearlessly how we live in our natural habitat. They imprison us in boxes. Raju feels sad for the rainbow fish and agrees with her that yes, what you're saying is indeed true. The rainbow fish continued, sharing her sorrow with Raju. Raju, would you like to live in a glass box where there isn't enough space to even move around? There is no natural food and there are no friends, no relatives. Would you like to live in such a place? Raju feels very sorry for the rainbow fish. Just the thought of living in a box without friends and family scared Raju and made him feel really sorry for the rainbow fish and its skin. Raju tells the rainbow fish that when I go back to the city, I will let go all the fishes in the fish tank. I will also ask all my friends to do the same and we will set you all free. The rainbow fish tells Raju that you are a kind and understanding child. Then all the other fishes swam past Raju's feet, tickling his feet as if they were saying their final goodbye before they took a plunge into the depths of the river. Raju feels very happy to have met with the rainbow fish. He feels like he learned so much during the day. Raju had gone to the riverbank with his Ajja to learn swimming. But in the course, he learned so much just by talking to the rainbow fish. Children, there is so much that we can learn from Mother Nature. It is only important that we give time and give a ear to listen to it. Children, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. I would now request you to please make some time and write down 5 ways in which you can conserve the environment. Children, till we meet next time, please take care, bye-bye and stay safe.